We're out exploring. We're in a big old ditch in the middle of some woods that I figured might have some stuff in it. Back up to the left, we found a bunch of 50s and 60s stuff. Then we're down here and there's a creek. And that is a good sign because, as you know, people usually dump their trash on creeks. There's actually a bottle base right here that I did not see earlier. That looks like a hobble skirt, looks kind of newer. But there is some glass in here. There's actually a big old brick that looks fairly old, so I think I might trail it down that way. The water's running that way. See if anything has washed down or if there's a dump down there. But with there being glass right here, I figured there might be something upstream. We will have to see, and we'll let y'all know in a little bit. Look at that, sitting right in the middle of the creek. It's a nice marble, if I can get it. Red and white and blue, and then there's some ceramic. So this stuff is washing from somewhere. Jared just found a piece of a bottle right there sitting up against here, so there might be stuff washing down. We're gonna have to see. Well, that was a bust. We only found the nice looking marble. I mean, that looks like a dump or a dump area, especially with all the trash in there. But there's nothing old, and I guess this power line was not a city right away back in the day like I thought it was. So we're on to another location to see if we can find anything else. So we have moved to a different spot that is in the kind of low and bottomy spot. There's a Clorox bottle over there, you can't really see it. Some nice scrap metal, and then right here, as you can see, is a bottle just laying there. And it's got something on it. It says Ace, and it's got an A on it. That is neat. That is a really neat screw top. I don't know what era that would be from, probably 20s or 30s. But there's some trash over this way and trash back around that way, so hopefully we'll find something cool here in a minute. As you can see, there's a soda that looks to be broken. It's a Patent D Coke from Birmingham, and second one right here, Tuscaloosa Patent Office, that's broken as well. This is a bunch of concrete. It's dumped all the way down through here. I don't know what exactly it is, but there's some household trash mixed in with it. So if anything else comes out of here, I'll let y'all know. If anybody is afraid of clowns, now would be the time to turn off the show. But don't do that, please. It's a clown bottle. I think that's property of Grape Head or something. This kind of shows you how new the trash is down here. That's like 50s or 60s probably. I mean, it's just sitting in a pile of cans and glass and stuff. So I hadn't really found much. I'm gonna keep going and see what else I can find. Okay, so with the clown bottle find, we ended the day. There wasn't much else back there. So was just driving by this nice cleared out spot, and I don't know if you can see it in the trees. There's a barn, and I remember this barn from my childhood. Well, it might be a little small barn, it's not a huge barn, but I remember from my childhood seeing it and thinking, oh, I'd like to go in that. So nobody lives in the house across the street anymore. They have clear cut this, and they have sold the property. So I'm just gonna get out here and look around, not really take anything, but just kind of see what's up in here. If I find anything cool, like I said, I'm not gonna take it, but I'll at least show you. Okay, so we have found the first relic, if you will. It's a potbelly stove. Looks kind of cool. There's a top piece over there. This is the back side of the thing, and it looks to be fairly well preserved, besides the top with the hole in it. But we will look around inside and see if there's anything in there real quick. So I had decided to crawl up in the attic space of this barn. You can see the roof's off a little bit. Sometimes there are actually really stellar finds or artifacts that can be found in the tops of these. People will have drank them while they were out, I don't know, getting hay from the fields, and come back and throw the bottle up here, or what other relic they had at the time. They'd throw it up here, and it'd be really well preserved. So I always, if I'm able to, try to check out the insides of places like this. And of course, like I said, if I have permission, I will go back and show the people what I found and ask if I can have it. But places like this, I'm just exploring just to see what's here. And turns out there's actually just some pine straw over in the corner. No grapevines. I think some people came up here in here and cleaned this out. Is what it looks like. So anyway, told you I'd show you what you find. So this is what I have found so far. This barn floor has very, very low clearance space, maybe 2 feet off the ground, and then it kind of collapses back there. But the point I was making about there could be relics in the tops of barns, there also is stuff sometimes chunked under houses and barns and really any structure, because like I said, people get through with their drink or they had trash that they just didn't want to see and they'd throw it up under here. So I have looked, there's some bricks, there's nothing else up under here, but just to give you a reference, that could be a good place to look for some of you if you go out and hunt.